Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're going to do another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey, there is a message for you here. So today we're going to go ahead and pull cards from the Indigo Angel Oracle deck by Doreen and Charles Virtue. And I've already shuffled, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in. All right, so the first card for today is Learn Something New. And really what I feel
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
All right. And the first card for today is Learn Something New. And on this journey, you should be learning new things all the time. And not in that big should, like you should be learning something. But as you heal through your blocks, as you heal in deeper into your consciousness, you learn things about yourself. You discover more about your true divine self, how God created you. And so as you're moving through these blocks, you'll receive visions, you'll receive insights from the places of peace that you arrive at after you've moved through the block, you've healed yourself, you've loved yourself in that space. From that peace, God gives you the next piece of guidance, and sometimes that comes to you in the form of a vision, not necessarily like a vision like you might think of like Hollywood vision of like, oh, I just see this thing, but you may have some insight of like, hey, I've realized this about myself. And you're always going to be doing that when you're on this journey. So embrace that. Open yourself to learning something new about yourself, learning something deeper and more personal and more intimate about yourself, because those things will come up as you're moving through your blocks. All right, the next card is Show Appreciation. Yeah, have gratitude on this journey. Another key thing, and this really feels like kind of once you've moved through your block, you've healed, you've integrated that healing, and you receive your insight, and you want to be grateful for the insights and the breakthroughs that you're having as you're moving through. Not just for the big breakthroughs of, oh, your twin flame comes home, your twin flame texts you, you get a new job, or whatever you're working towards on your journey right now. Don't just be grateful for those things, but be grateful for every step along the way. God appreciates you and feels better about you, and you kind of receive more when you're in a space of gratitude, because God, is your parent, and God loves you unconditionally. But in the same way that you can love someone, if they're ungrateful for the gift that you're giving them, you may feel like, why would I give you more if you're not grateful for what you already have? It's that same energy. It's a relationship with God that you're having. And when you have more gratitude, God will continue to give you more and more as you continue to show that gratitude. It's kind of that reciprocal giving and receiving energy. God desires your love, and that appreciation and gratitude is love for God and appreciation for the gifts that He's given you. All right, the next card is Patience. Yeah. As you're moving through blocks, it can sometimes feel like, okay, well, I've healed this and now it's coming up again, or I've healed this, or I've been working on this for weeks or months or maybe even years if you're moving through a lot of upsets in your consciousness, or maybe you're resistant to healing and loving yourself in a space, and maybe you're feeling frustrated because you're not seeing the next steps in front of you, or you're feeling discouraged in these places. And it's really a place to have a lot of compassion and patience for yourself, like this card is saying, because you are a vast divine being. You have many layers to your consciousness, and there's so many things that we hang on to, misalignments, fears about love, resistance to love, that we really need patience with ourselves to move through. if you're sitting there kind of cracking the whip and being a tyrant with yourself of like, why am I not moving through this? You're not going to experience moving forward, because if you think about it, if somebody's over here like cracking a whip at you, like, are you really going to want to open up and move through a feeling with them? Or are you going to feel, frightened and afraid and kind of close up because you don't want to open to this person? And the same thing happens with our relationship with ourselves. If we're hard on ourselves, if we're pushing ourselves outside of what we can compassionately do, we kind of keep ourselves from moving forward. So have patience with yourself. Understand that you are a divine, eternal being. There's not a rush to be with your twin flame. You're not going to be too late to be with your twin flame. And when you'll actually find that when you have patience with yourself, you move through things much more quickly, because you feel safe opening up to yourself, feeling through those feelings, and you build that trust with yourself too, that you'll move through it with love and compassion rather than beating up on yourself. All right, and the next card is nature. And what I really feel like from this is, returning to your divine nature. You can kind of see this angel wing here. And when I think of angels, I really think of divine beings. And we are divine beings as well. And I used to think like, oh, angels are just like so divine and they're so wonderful, and they are, but I'm that way too. And that's what I really love about that. Like, it's like the things that you see in others, the things that you see and you love, there's something there for you too. There's something about that that's a part of you as well. So when you see divinity in creatures, when you see love and joy, know that that's part of your nature as well. You are a divine being, and that's just who you are naturally. And what we're doing when we heal with the mirror exercise is we're peeling back the layers of things that aren't our true nature. We aren't limited. We aren't bad. We aren't evil. We are divine, innocent children of God, and we're letting go of the ego thoughts and the limitations and the evil that is ego. We're letting that go and returning to our true divine selves. So you're actually surrendering into your true nature rather than changing yourself to be something you're not. It's actually you're returning to your natural state. All right, and the next card, the bottom of the deck, is divine timing. And really what this feels like is, we're really talking about healing here. This whole journey is like you've healed, you have gratitude, but you still have to have patience and you still have to walk your path. This is not so much divine timing as it is divine order. You have to move through your blocks in order to manifest the things that you desire. And it's not hung up on the time of day. It's not hung up on a portal, an 11:11 portal that we just had recently. It's not being hung up on any of that. It's really moving through your blocks with compassion, with patience, and doing it step by step. Because as soon as you heal that block that's keeping you and your twin flame from being physically together, it's healed and they'll come right into your life very quickly. It's not a matter of, oh, I just need to wait until this next cycle. It's, all right, let's just move through the block as efficiently and as quickly as is compassionate for me. And maybe you do have a pacing that God has set for you that you don't have control over, but you do have, when something is presented to you as a block to heal through, that is your step, and you do have a choice to either move through it or, oh, I'm gonna resist moving through it, deny that I need to move through it, rather than move through it. And that's how you can delay yourself. But if you just choose to move through your blocks as they appear, you're going to master the mirror exercise, you're going to master your inner work, and you'll be able to do it in real time and heal yourself and move through blocks much more quickly when you're with your twin flame. You really want to master that before you come into your union, because you know your upsets are going to be amplified with them. So, surrender to the divine order of you healing and learning the lessons that you need to learn in order to be with your twin flame in a sustainable way. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey and you'd like your one-on-one session, or you'd like a card reading to help you understand the next steps in healing your union, you can find my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.